Hey everyone, so I wanted to share with you a quick little video about my new favorite best friend, which is our quick cooker. It is a 6-quart electric pressure cooker, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I had it for a year before I took it out of the box because I was terrified of it. You always hear stories about, horror stories about your mom's or your grandmother's electric pressure cookers back in the day. Well, I have to tell you, this is nothing like that. I love this thing. So it has 16 pre-programmable settings for you that range from searing and slow cooking. We have chicken, we have dessert, we have soups and stocks. It's super easy to use. This is the lid to the quick cooker. So you'll notice it has the quick release button here, which is well away from the steam vent. When this little red button here pops up, so you'll see right now it's flush because obviously it's not under pressure. When it's under pressure, the little button pops up like that to let you know that it's no longer safe to open. So you can either quick release the steam or you can let it release manually, or naturally I should say. So inside, you'll notice there is this little silicone ring here. It actually comes with a white one. I have the blue one on here. You can get them separately. Comes with 2 extras because they do tend to retain like savory or sweet scents to them. So I use this one for my chickens and stews, and I use this one for desserts, and I have my white one that I use for taco night because cumin. So you want to make sure that this ring is sealed in here perfectly. It does come out for easy cleaning. Put it right back in, throw it in the dishwasher. That's what I do. Without that seal, it doesn't steam properly, it doesn't build pressure, and you're waiting for it to come up to pressure for nothing. Okay. So inside is our 6-quart pot. Nice and simple. It's got a couple of notifications on it to let you know that, hey, this is as high as you want it to go for food. And it's super easy. So it comes with this, what you see here. And it comes with a quick cooker guide, which has a bunch of recipes, a bunch of ideas, and all kinds of quick tips so that you're not like me and keeping it in the box for a year before you decide to take it out and use it. A couple of the accessories they offer is this springform pan, which sits right inside the quick cooker. There is a little stand. You put it inside the quick cooker, put this on top, and cheesecake. My favorite is the ceramic pot. I like to make chicken in the slow cooker, so I'll put the chicken and the liquid. You want to have a cup of liquid in there for it to come to pressure. Less than that and it'll burn. You don't want to put too much more than that because then it takes a long time to come up to pressure. So what I'll do is I'll put chicken and say teriyaki sauce in the bottom. I'll put a cup of teriyaki sauce, couple chicken breasts. I put the rack on top of it. I add some rice, some water here, and this comes with a little silicone lid that's vented, and you just put the lid on top of your rice. Little holder so that you're not burning yourself trying to take the rice out. There's room here. And this sits on top of the rack, on top of the chicken, and you have chicken and rice all at the same time. It's absolutely fantastic. One of the new accessories that came out with and that I'm actually going to use tonight is this cute little bundt pan. So it has a rack so that we're going to put a cup of water into the quick cooker, and then we're going to make a pumpkin cheesecake deliciousness that my husband's super excited about. So I'm going to, let's see, plug this in first. I always leave it unplugged. So now it's just letting me know that it's coming on. So now it makes a cute little noise when you open it up and when you close it. So we're just going to go ahead and open it up. Put the lid here. So I'm going to add a cup of water right into the quick cooker because, again, that is what's going to bring it up to the steam pressure. So the recipe is a pumpkin cream cheese bundt cake. So I've already mixed everything together. I'm just gonna get it put together, and I'm gonna show that to you right now. So I'm going to take a half cup of the cake batter, which is yellow cake mix, pumpkin, ground cinnamon, ground nutmeg, vegetable oil, and an egg. So I'm going to take my scraper, I'm going to add a half cup to it, and I'm going to spread it along the bottom. Which apparently is easier said than done. So now I did oil the pan before I put anything in it. You don't want to use Pam or other cooking sprays in a non-stick pan. I can actually leave a residue behind. So what I did was I used some vegetable oil and a pastry brush and just spread some oil on it. Nice and easy to clean, plus no gross chemicals. So now that I've put the cake batter in, this along here is just cream cheese, vanilla extract, and sugar that I mixed together. So I'm going to drop it in on top of the cake batter. So I wanted to show you guys this recipe, one, because I really wanted to try it, but two, a lot of people just think of the Instant Pot as something for dinners, and they don't think of it as, you know, making a cheesecake or making a bundt cake or overnight oats. And really, you can make so many things with this. I'm just now getting started with using it. Like I said, I kind of hid from it for a long time. I've made a couple of recipes in it, all dinner recipes, so this is my first try at a dessert. So you're learning with me. So I'm spreading the cream cheese mixture along the bottom. And then we are going to add the rest of the cake mix on top of it. If you guys haven't seen these new teak wooden spoons, check out how crazy these are. They're huge. So now, for example, this is our regular bamboo spoon. This one here is the teak wooden spoon. Had my mother threatened me with this, I probably would have been much better behaved. Not gonna lie. But these are fantastic. I make meat stuffing every Thanksgiving, and stirring through 6 pounds of hamburger and pork is crazy. So doing it with one of these is going to make my life so much easier. I can't tell you how many wooden spoons over the years I've actually broken. So, alright, so we're just going to add the rest of the cake batter on top. We're just going to drop it on and spread it over. I'm a huge fan of our batter bowls. I still have a set of the original batter bowls, and I have the set of the new style. I do like the new style better because they are stackable, and using an electric mixer in them seems to be more user-friendly with the straight edge. Let's see. But I use all four. All four are usually in my dishwasher at the same time. I'm a big fan of making a lot of dishes at the same time, using up my dishwasher every day. Actually, while this is in the oven, I'm going to be using our 12-inch skillet to make dinner, a 1 skillet meal for hubby. So while this is going in the slow cooker, or in the quick cooker, I'll have this going on the stove. I like to multitask, and sometimes it actually works. So we're going to take the bundt pan. It is on the little rack, and we are going to set this in here. Sorry, I am reading the instructions at the same time, as I have never made this before. All right, so we are going to lock this on, and we are going to select the custom setting. So to change the settings, let's see, you just move this knob over here. So there's sear, steam, slow cook, proof, chicken, beef and pork, fish. There's all sorts of settings, but actually the one that we want is custom. And then we're going to change the time. So we hit the time button. We're going to change this down to 20 minutes. And we're going to press start. And that's it. So the beeping lets you know that it's starting. So what it's going to do is it's going to show this little chain here while it goes to pressure. And this can take, depending on the recipe, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I've never tried this before, so I don't know exactly how long it's going to take. So you want to make sure that this is on here straight, because I have a tendency not to put that on there straight. And now we just let it go. So once it gets to pressure, it'll actually start to count down from 20 minutes. Once it is done, it's going to beep and let you know, and it's automatically going to just go to warming. And it's going to allow the pressure to release naturally for as long as you let it, and it's going to keep it in the warming setting. What I'm going to do when it's done is just quick release, pull it out, and there's a glaze I'm going to make with some powdered sugar and milk. I'm going to omit the walnuts because hubby's not a nut fan. And that's going to be it. Nice and easy dessert. It's not going to heat up the kitchen. It is a warm day out today, so it kind of works out perfectly. So I'm a big fan of this thing. I'm no longer afraid of it. And I know Tammy is very excited to get it. But if it's something that you're interested in, let me know. Thank you.